Oh, battery's dying. I don't know what time it is. Hold on a second. The fluff. Calendar. Calendar. Go away, calendar. There. All right. Got a couple minutes. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It has been an interesting day. Bad weather coming. Colder than F outside. I got a chance to go outside today before I went and picked up my kid to rip splat. Rip splat. Yeah, there's a joke there too. It flew phenomenal. My Super 8 was a little low, so for tricks and stuff it was slow. I got about a minute and a half into flying and pushed it a little bit and got myself between the house and quite a ways down the road up the top of the street and stuff, so I ended up losing video a bit, enough to where I didn't trust it and just de-armed, and I was only a foot or so above the ground and came back up, and this is what I saw. I'm like, you gotta be effing kidding me. But this is a very known thing for these motors, is the shaft breaking. So I'm not upset. I am extremely pleased with how it flew. Great quad. Great quad. It's kind of franken-whooped. It's like the Mantis 2.0 because other than now the motor's going to be replaced, the camera and the frame being stock, everything else is has been replaced. But with a new stack in it, I've seen all the other videos. I've watched every video on this thing, and how it flew wasn't bad. For its time. Again, it's 3 years old, but with a new HGLRC, I think if I say it right. I'll tell you right here. Hold on. I think it's the F11 because I think the F13 comes with the VTX. So this is the same one I have in Sweet Tooth. So it will take 3S. I don't think the motors will, but I'm going to get some xing motors to go on here, and kind of frustrated. Not that it broke, but just I have to rewire, and the way that I have it wired, it was clean. It was kind of tough, so I'm thinking I could still get in there with the wire and do it the same way, as long as the length of the wire on the motors comes in longer. That'll be perfect. If not, I will come up with another fun option. But for 2S, I was pretty impressed with the punch out. It is on a 2-inch prop versus 1.9. Not that it makes a huge difference, but just that little bit of extra prop gives you a little more thrust. Again, it was a race day quad 650. I'll show it to you again if you didn't see the last video. If you're just tuning in, knocking into everything I own here. I went with the flatter style. Hold on. So it comes with a Tattoo 450, which is blocked up by Velcro, which I'm not a fan of at all. I will still use it just if I'm going to do a short cruise or I'm going out for multiple shots. At least I can get the thing in there. So when I did it in the house yesterday, and it flew it because I didn't have the OSD set up properly, it was on the total voltage and I wasn't 100% sure where I was at, and I flew and was ripping around the basement and upstairs and stuff, and I did pretty close to 7 minutes. Came back downstairs and I went and checked this to realize that I was at 3.82 a cell, 2 cells, so twice. So I was just about halfway the battery, so I went back downstairs and ripped for another couple minutes, so I'm getting phenomenal flight time. And outside today, other than being cold, it flew great. Just like I said, real basic tune on it. I just added some iGain and I upped the Super 8, and the Super 8 is when you snap the stick, your roll and your pitch for that, or yaw on the left stick. That's what makes it flip really fast, and I thought I turned it up enough, but it was not enough. So once I replace the motors, I will go in and up that some more, and you will definitely see more videos from this. I'm going to experiment real quick and make sure that the antenna is in good shape, and that could have been, maybe it's got a bad connection on here. Can't really get in there and see. I mean, the connection was good, but I could unsolder that and put a better antenna, or put a little dinky, I don't have mount, of course. Oh, wait. Got a little iFlight one, but that's just way too long. I'm trying to avoid that. I might, because it's only a 25 milliwatt transmitter. From what I remember, I don't think it's switchable. I'll just put a new whip or something on it, because I'm not going to fly this super far. This is more of just a yard ripper type thing. It will do fine indoors. I mean, it's dialed in really well where I was able to wiggle through the house and kept getting faster and faster. It's not something I'd fly around the kids and wife just because of the props. But yeah, it's a bittersweet kind of maiden, if you want to call it. It was the outdoor maiden, which is kind of the determining factor for me. It was great. Said ripped down through the swing set, and I was standing. I always, when I do my tests, when I want to fly and see how it'll react with video and stuff like that, if I fly in the backyard, I'll make sure I fly in the front and put the house between me to make sure that the video reception is fine. And again, it's only a 25 milliwatt, which is on the tiny whoops and stuff, so it's very small. It's not outputting a lot of power, and I put a lot of stuff between it, so it's fine. It put it through its pace. It showed me what was weak here, and again, it's a known thing, so no big deal. And some cool xing motors will be badass on here. It won't match the green, but that's fine. These are 1102 9000 kV, and I'm going to go with an 1103 8000 kV, which is a 2 and 3S. I'll probably just run it only on 2S. I'll try it 3 because the stack will take it, but I mean, the battery for that will weigh as much as the damn quad, and that thing would be an absolute rocket ship, which I don't need because I've got a sweet tooth for that. But I was gonna go over real quick. Oh, who's texting me? Oh, the bowling guys. So like I said, factory camera with the piggyback VTX, and I should investigate to see if they make other ones of these that will go higher. I did a programmable LED, and it works fantastic. It's got a light turquoise-ish color, light green, and then darker green, so it's kind of got a little bit of trade transition. Replaced beeper, the HGLRC all-in-one. I think it's 16 amp ESCs, I think. Don't quote me on that. The micro DSMX receiver, the Gemfan props, 2-inch, yellowy green color. Don't think this is the bag. Yeah, it's these. Got those, and then like I said, the 650. I'm, like I said, very happy with it. I'm gonna experiment with 4-blade props and try some other things on it. I am just on a micro kick lately and absolutely loving it. If the weather's bad or just yucky enough out where I don't feel like traveling, the yard is perfect for me. And I get a kick out of pushing myself because, I've flown the yard a lot and I want to give you guys something new and keep it as fresh as possible. So when I do the yard ones, I'm trying to find new lines and new gaps and make it as interesting as possible, and try to keep pushing myself a little more because, I'm on a big freestyle kick too, which is fun, and this thing would be perfect for that. No HD footage, but at the same time, it's still a lot of fun. The only negative I think I can give, other than the the bell of the motors being the way that they are, is that this camera is not that great for light transition. So there's probably enough room if I wanted to squeeze the Ishi Nano inside there, or I don't know. That's the only downfall with this quad, is it's just absolute tininess. But if I remove some of the stuff back there and put a traditional camera on here, it would push it forward more, so I could probably get it upside down. Anyway, I'm gonna fart around with it and maybe just leave it as my beater in the yard ripper for now. Who knows? But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, the next 2 days it's supposed to snow, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I would love to get some snow footage for you guys, and I'm definitely in the mood to go for a hike, so I might take out the T-Can and go get some good snow cinematic footage. We'll see. But peace out, stay safe, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.